Squad. It's your girl Cece, and welcome back to my channel. As usual, do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new here, and if not, I'm glad you came back as always. Today it's question and answer time. So I posted a question on my Instagram and my Facebook page, asking people to ask me any question, and I'm gonna give them answers to their questions here and today. So I got a couple of questions and I had to write them down. So here, it's like, yeah, a lot of questions. So let's get into it. So as usual, the first question says, are you dating? Am I dating? You know what? I'm going to keep that question for last. So if you want to know my relationship status, just keep watching and you find out at the end of this video. And yeah, one thing, I don't know how many of you have tried this. This is the name Milka. It's in Germany, but I don't know if any of you out there have tried it, but I'm obsessed with this chocolate. Like, I either Oreo, I either other biscuit type, I don't know what to do about it. But yeah, back to the question. The second question is, what is your biggest day-to-day challenge? My biggest day-to-day challenge, I would say, is transportation, because I'm not driving. And I feel like transportation in Germany is quite expensive and it's annoying, you know. So yeah, I would say that's my biggest day-to-day challenge. Transportation. What is your best friend like? So she's more or less like me. Yeah, she's like me in an interestingly crazy way. Yeah, she's just like me. She's crazy, but she's just crazy. Like, there's nothing to say. She's just crazy, and she's more like me. So I guess maybe that's why we're best friends, I guess. Oh yeah. And do you think you would live in another country? If that country is Ghana, yes, I would live in another country, because anything but Germany. Or if that country is better than Germany, like in so many ways, yes, I would live in another country, because I just can't here. The next question is, if you won a lottery, would you keep working in your current position? Why the hell would I do that? Like, I don't know if any of you would, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I won't keep working in my current position. What do you want to learn how to do most? Okay. What do I want to learn how to do most? Oh yeah, I want to learn how to trade Bitcoins. I don't know, but like, anything that has to bring money is what I'm into. I want to learn how to trade Bitcoin, like big. I'm actually working on it. I'm talking to 1 or 2 friends about the best way, and yeah, that's what I want to learn how to do more, to trade Bitcoin. I want to make money. All right, the next question is, what have you learned from your past relationships? Okay, I've learned from my past relationship that I shouldn't give too much than I receive. Like, I'm the kind of person that's so into you, and I end up getting hurt at the end of the day. Like, I'm very emotional, so certain things like really get to me, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's just it. I've learned to not give more than I receive from my past relationships. Yeah. So you're committed, I'm 100% committed. You're not committed, I'm not committed. Like, it's a back-to-back game. Like, I ain't putting all my things in there and then you like fuck me up the next minute. No, I'm not doing that. So What is the best way to spend a rainy afternoon? Okay, my best way to spend a rainy afternoon would be with a loved one, like just chilling, probably watching Netflix or doing something more interesting. Yeah, just chilling with friend or a loved one or friends or loved ones. Yeah, anyone. So, do you drink coffee or tea? I guess that depends on my mood. But I think I'm more of a coffee person. I only drink tea when I have to. But aside that, I am a coffee person. I crave coffee. It's that crazy. Yeah. So I'll go for coffee. Would you live without the internet? Hell no. Like, hell no. I am not living without the internet. Like, no, I'm not living without the internet. Can anyone live without the internet today? Because it's quite crazy. Most of the things you do, you need internet one way or the other. Yeah, I need internet. I can't live without the internet. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is failure. Like, I'm so afraid to fail. Like, if I'm doing it, then I'm 100% sure that something good is coming out, or like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to fail. It's either I'm going to make profit or break even. I don't want to fail. I don't want to lose. Yeah, so I'll say my biggest failure is my biggest fear. My biggest fear is failure, actually. Yeah, my biggest fear is failure. Dog person or cat person? I am a dog person. I love dogs. I love those cuties. Oh my god, they're so adorable. I love dogs. I love dogs so much. My best friend some time ago promised me a puppy, and I'm yet to get it. Like, it's been years. And I hold you on to that. I'm still gonna get my puppy from you, whether you like it or not, because you made a promise and you're gonna fulfill it. Trust me, you are. And you know yourself, you're gonna fulfill the promise. I'm taking my puppy. What is the craziest thing you have ever done? Oh, okay. Okay, that's quite I do a lot of crazy things, so it's difficult to tell which is the craziest. Oh yeah. So there was this time, if anyone knows me, I find it hard to ask people for stuff. Like, I could be so broke, but I wouldn't ask you. If you give it to me, cool. But for me to ask is like my biggest problem. I wouldn't ask. And there was this time I went to the beach with my friends in Ghana. There were two of them, Iman and Moda. Yeah. So we went to the beach without telling our parents. So like, we weren't having enough money and we wanted to go chill. You know how girls can be. So we got to the beach, we got to the gate, and then we had to pay gate fee. So the money we budgeted for the gate fee wasn't what we were told when we got there. Like, we had less and the gate fee was more. So calculating, taking off our transportation, going back and everything, we realized if we go in, we probably won't be able to make it back home. So then my friends and I, we stood outside for a while trying to come up with a plan to, solve the whole thing. So we came up with a plan, and they asked me to, they said we should ask someone. And guys, like, how the hell are we supposed to ask someone for money? Like, it was crazy. We stood there for hours trying to figure out who was going to make the move, because the person we targeted was actually like sitting in his car waiting. So they were like, well, you're the crazy one, you're the bold one, you're blah blah blah, so you should go. I'm like, why won't any of you go? I'm shy, I can't do this. They insisted, so yeah, I had to take one for the team. So I did. I went. told the guy, oh, my friends and I came to the beach and we lost our transportation back home, and we have no money, we have no other means of going home. So we were wondering if you could probably help us with something small. And trust me, it took me like God knows how many minutes to finish the sentence. And the man was so patient. Like, he was just in the car looking at me. I don't know, probably because I was young by then, so he was like just patient, and he realized I was finding it hard to ask. So he just sat down and he was looking at me, and I was taking my time to talk. He realized I was finding it hard to talk, so he was way so patient, too patient. And very nice, I thought. So yeah, after telling him, he was like, well, what did you come and do at the beach? And why are kids like you at the beach alone? I was like, okay, man, chill. Like, I just came to ask for money. You don't have to scold me. Imagine me being in trouble and being all, I think that's why I don't really like to ask people for things, because I don't like to be turned down. I wouldn't want you to like look down on me or look at me like, I don't know, but I just can't stand that. Probably because I can't stand rejection, I can't stand failure. I don't want to put myself in a situation where I would face such things. So yeah, after the scolding and the talking and everything, yeah, he gave us the money. And instead of us, he asked us to cross the street and then get a vehicle going home. So we crossed the street, we got a vehicle, and instead of us to go home, we didn't. Rather, we sat in the vehicle. After the vehicle moved like a few kilometers away, we came down and then went all the way round and went back into the beach. Like, it was crazy. Like, who does that? Like, who gave birth to me? Who gave birth to us? It was absurd. Like, it was crazy. So yeah, I think that is the craziest thing I've done. I'm yet to do something crazy. I think maybe I have, but probably forgotten. Who knows? In my next Q&A, if someone should ask and I remember, I'm gonna tell you. So the next question is, have any of your exes told you they regretted breaking up? Yeah, all the time. All the freaking time they have. They always come back. Yeah, I'm sorry. Blah 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 blah. I want you blah 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 blah. Yeah, they do. But and I'm just not so good at second chances. It depends, but okay, I'm the kind of person, when I'm over you, it's almost impossible to get back into you. Like, I don't know, probably it will take God for me to get back into you. So I guess maybe that's why I don't give them. But yeah, they always ask to come back. So there you go. Do you have trust issues? Yes, I have major trust issues. Like, I'm the kind of person that can cook jollof and okay, no, not cook personally, because when I cook it myself, I'm like 100% sure. So they're not cook, but I can buy jollof and still take extra stew. Like, if you know what I mean. Jollof is made of stew. It's basically stew and rice poured into it just to cook. But I would take extra stew because I probably don't trust that the jollof is either tastes good or it's okay. That's the level of trust issue I have. Like, my trust issue is major, and I think it's because I've trusted people so many times, and then they end up letting me down. Oh my God, what's wrong with me today though? So yeah, I've trusted people so many times and they end up letting me down. So yeah, I have major trust issues. So yeah, guys, that was the last question. We've come to the end of the Q&A. And yeah, the very first question, am I dating? Wait, like, why do you want to know whether I'm dating or not? Like, why? Are you interested in me? Anyway, okay, so since you've come to the end of this, I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm gonna tell you whether I'm dating or not in my next video. So if you really want to find out, I'm sorry, no, I didn't lie. I just had to get you to watch the video to the end. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you whether I'm dating or not in my next video. So if you really want to know, no, this time I promise, like I'm gonna tell you in my next video. So if you really want to know, you should check out my next video. And the only way you can get to know if whether or not my video is out is when you press the notification button and you subscribe and you share, you like, and you comment as well. You can also comment and tell me, ask me more questions, and I'm going to make sure to answer them in my next Q&A. If and when there is another. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.